It all started on a rainy night in Hongdae. I was just a guy with a camera, hiding under my umbrella when I saw her, sketching alone beneath a shop awning, lost in her own world. She looked up, and that one glance changed everything. We met again, this time at a cozy indie cafe in Seoul. Her laughter filled the space like music. I listened more than I spoke. She told stories, and I found myself wanting to be in them. We spent golden afternoons by the Han River, trading photos and shy smiles. She caught me mid-laugh. I captured her looking out at the water, her eyes filled with something deeper than words. One evening, I caught a glimpse of her sketchbook. The last pages weren't pretty. They were stormy, haunted. One drawing showed me asleep. I wondered what she saw when she looked at me. I surprised her on a rooftop in Seoul, under fairy lights. Just us, a tiny cake, and the city glowing behind us. She cried. I kissed her forehead. That night felt like forever, but forever is fragile. One night, caught in the rain, she clung to me. I don't know how long I can stay, she whispered. I didn't understand then. I do now. We wandered through Bukchon-Hanak village. She wore a hanbok, and I saw a version of her untouched by fear. But behind her smile, there was something she still hadn't told me. Seora, her friend, pulled me aside. There's a side of Areum you don't know, she said. I brushed it off. I didn't want to believe there were shadows I hadn't seen. That night, she sat beside me as I slept. I didn't feel her tears, didn't see her say goodbye with her eyes. I woke up alone. Her side of the bed was cold, the window was open, her sketchbook gone. Just a post-it note that read, "Forgive me." Her studio was empty, except one portrait of me, still wet. The silence was unbearable. I went to the police. Min-jae, my friend, and a detective listened. But how do you file a report for someone who left on purpose? I remembered our last fight. She shouted, "You don't understand my pain!" She was right. I didn't. Not fully. Min-jae started asking questions. Seora was hiding something. We found her slipping envelopes to strangers in Itaewon. Under our bed, I found a torn sketch. A cabin, a mountain, her initials. It was hope, shredded but not gone. I packed what little made sense and took a train toward Gangwon. Her scarf still smelled like her shampoo. The sunrise hurt to look at. I found the cottage, empty, dust everywhere. But on the mantel, a photo of us. My knees gave out. That night, I dreamt she walked into the sea. I screamed in my sleep. Thunder answered me. An old woman said she saw Areum here, by the cliffs, crying, spring. It was real. She had been here. Seora came. She broke down. She wasn't running from you, she said. She was running from herself. Behind a tree carved with our initials, I found a tin box. Her handwriting, her story, her love, and her pain. She'd been in therapy, said she didn't feel worthy of love. Her voice trembled. Her smile had been a mask. Before I can love you, she wrote, I have to learn to love myself. Wait for me, if you still can. I screamed her name to the sea. Nothing came back, just wind and waves, and my heart finally breaking. I turned our story into a gallery. Her smile was the centerpiece. Strangers cried at the photos. I cried too. Min-jae toasted me one night. Some love stories, he said, take longer to finish. I nodded, still waiting. Far from me, Areum had found peace. In Jeju, she taught kids to paint. Her hair was longer, her smile real. One day in Busan, I saw her reflection in a window. I turned around. She was walking away again. I chased her through the crowd. Areum! I shouted. She vanished again. The market grew quiet. Then came the letter. I saw you. I'm still afraid, but I'm ready to try. My hands trembled. I found her waiting at Seoul Station, snow falling. She turned. Our eyes met. No words, just everything. We sat on a bench, didn't speak, just held hands. One tear slid down her cheek. I kissed it away. That night, we walked through snow-covered streets, her head on my shoulder, the past behind us. Finally, we moved in together, hung our photos, her sketches, laughed more than cried. Love in the small things. Areum stood before a crowd, sharing her art, her pain, her growth, her love. I watched from the back, eyes wet. We lay in bed. She rested on my chest. I whispered, "You came back." She smiled. "You waited." We returned to the cliff. This time, we stood together, hand in hand, watching the sunrise. No more running. Seora opened a flower shop, her smile now soft, peaceful. The past no longer a weight she carried. Under the glowing lanterns of Jinju, I knelt and asked her to be mine forever. She said yes, crying and laughing. Cherry blossoms fell as she walked to me in a white hanbok. Our family cheered. We became one. She drew us under the blossoms, hand in hand. On the last page, "The night I disappeared was the night I found myself." Now, we walk with our daughter along the Han River. A kite soars above. Love has endured. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.